Hi, it's Friday, the 24th of November, and welcome to Navigating Your Day. So in Jinshin Jitsu, 24 came into the universe meaning understanding or harmonizing chaos. And it is if we read through Mary Burmeister's Jinshin Jitsu notes, she says it helps us to overcome stubbornness, vindictiveness, and jealousy. So 2 and 4 is a 6, and 6 is the peacemaker and the negotiator of the number sequence. Sixes hate it to be ugly. So chaos, we could say that chaos is ugly, and chaos is when our emotions are pulled and extremely polar because we cannot make sense of a situation. So when we harmonize the safety interlock number 24, it helps us to bring a balanced perspective to a person, an event, or a circumstance. So as I said, 6 is the peacemaker and the negotiator, and so 6s are able to bring harmony and balance. And 6 is about beauty, harmony of form, beauty around us. 6 is also about discrimination, discriminating, being able to discern exactly what serves you and what doesn't serve you. And because it is a 24, this is a magnified 6, so it's not so much on the very physical level, but it actually extends far into the mental, the emotional, and in the spiritual level. Sixes, because they love to harmonize and they love it to be beautiful, will very often suppress what they want in order to keep other people happy. That's the downside of the 6. So be aware that you may be, if you find yourself feeling frustrated, if you find yourself not being able to see the beauty, if you find yourself feeling in turmoil inside, you may want to ask yourself, am I perhaps doing something that is not true to who I am in order to make someone else happy? Remember, your job is not to make anyone else happy. Your job is to make yourself happy, okay? Because in doing that, you give everyone else permission to do the same thing. So we can resonate with this harmony of the 6 by looking for the beauty in the world around us, which does exist, and looking for the beauty within. If you can be grateful for the parts of yourself that you have integrated, even if those parts are not particularly positive. So for example, I'm really grateful for my inner bitch because she's alive and well. And even though she can be really mean and she can be hurtful, and I'm not that fond of that part of her, she also keeps me safe. She helps me stand up for myself. She enables me to become righteously indignant when I think that something has been done that shouldn't have been done. She allows me to have a voice. She allows me to speak out and say, this doesn't serve me. So I can love her, right? Because she's there, and without her, I would lack those facilities. So if we can appreciate the beauty, even in the parts of ourselves that are not always amazing. And here's the thing, even the parts you think are amazing. So, if you think your independence is amazing, or your resilience is amazing, or your positivity is amazing, here's a newsflash. It is amazing and awful in equal amounts, because your independence might make you isolated. It may disconnect you from other people. It may stop you from having a deepness of relationships. Your resilience may mean that in actual fact you just carry on soldiering on without caring for yourself, without giving yourself a gap in order to rest, and that you actually expect the same of others, and so you drive them too hard. So all our seemingly positives have an equal and opposite negative, and all our seeming negatives have an equal and opposite positive. So we also have the energy of the 2 of November, which is that balance between nurture and between nourishment and punishment, shall we say, between self-nurture and nurturing of other. And when we can be discriminating, and when we can bring balance and harmony into our own lives by being able to appreciate all of us, then we can truly rise into that power of the 1. The helper today is the 9, and 9s are children. Remember, 9s, children, they get bored when they are not doing what they want. They can do it for a short period of time, and then they just go, well, screw this, I'm not doing this anymore. And how successful are you, any of you have had children or dealt with children, been in trying to force kids to do what they don't want to do? They don't do that, right? They have tantrums. It becomes so hugely overwhelming that actually eventually they tend to get their own way. So that energy of the 9 is alive and well today, and is there to help us discern. Am I enjoying this? No. Is this what I want to be doing? No. Do I want to say yes when actually I mean no? Do I want to say no when I'm saying yes? Yes. I don't want to do this. So then just don't, okay? It's easier said than done. But 9 gives us the energy and the courage and the resilience in order to do that. 9 is also playful. So 9 is recharged by playing, by doing what we love, by being absorbed in something that holds our attention. And that can be something like, I don't know, I'm going to tidy a cupboard today. So if any of you know me know that I'm not good at cleaning, but actually the clutter has become so that I can't take it anymore. And even though that might not be a fun activity, it is something that can absorb me and that I can get it done and I can have a sense of accomplishment afterwards. And children, when they build a puzzle or they've done something, they've learned a new skill, that is exactly the same for them. So if you can tap into that energy today, it will help to harmonize the whole life map for you. The villain today is the 6 also. So we have a problem in that the day number today is the 6 and the villain is the 6 as well. So we are more likely to sacrifice ourselves in order to keep others happy today. So please don't do that, right? So if society is telling you to go out and shop and you actually hate shopping, stay at home. I'm taking a mental health day. I'm not even going anywhere near town today. So if you love shopping, by all means, go shopping, right? You don't have to do what I do. But we need to be discriminating and we need to stop sacrificing ourselves for others, and we need to guard against the idea that if I do this, then I will be perfect, and only when I'm perfect will I be able to be loved. The safety energy lock number 24 is located on the little finger, and if you remember yesterday, 23 was also on the little finger. So 23 was about adaptability, and 24 is about harmonizing chaos. We also harmonize the heart and small intestine organ function energy, and we harmonize those emotions of trying to, those attitudes of trying to and pretending to be who we're not, pretending that things make us happy when they don't, pretending to be interested in things that we think other people want us to be interested in. All of those attitudes are harmonized by holding the little finger. Hope you have a great Friday, and I'll see you again tomorrow.